All right, what's up, you guys? Sage here. Build a Sunday, episode 10. Build a Sunday was built to be a practical um, guide, a practical process in terms of how to, like realistically, in the way that I have thus far. And in that, it was meant to be more so very specific answers to very specific questions on how to build that business, start that venture, continue on the journey. And up until this point, we've covered very, very practical things, steps, lessons. And today, as it is the 10th episode, 10th installment, I find it very important to also mention that there is an emotional side to this thing. There's an emotional side to this entire game. There's an emotional side to entrepreneurship that must be addressed. It must be taken as seriously as you take the numbers. So knowing the math is easy. That's cute. Having a fantastic idea is adorable. Execution. Did you do what you said you were going to do? And forget managing the situation. Manage your mind. And so regardless of hmm, regardless of what may be going on mentally, the mathematical equation, the scientific formula behind the action that is going to get you through the phase of life that you're in is what it is. And so, paying the price of what it takes to make what you want a reality, that's a given. The pain is a given. But suffering is optional. And the huge upside that you're looking for exists in the uncertainty. That's what causes that pain. Is if what you were going for was already being done, being implemented, was already existent, then there wouldn't be much upside in creating it to begin with. However, the growth that you're forced to endure as you become the person that is able to capitalize on this opportunity that you see, that pain has to happen in order for you to be who you need to be. But suffering through that pain, not finding joy within the process, not allowing it to shape you and mold you into who you need to be, but rather fighting against it, pushing back constantly, that is what leads to deep seated unhappiness. And so, just wanted to touch on briefly the importance of the management of one's mind as well as the execution of the physical. Yes, at the end of the day, it is what you do, regardless of how you feel, that will get you across that finish line. However, your head is somewhere where you need to exist all of the time. And so make sure it's a pleasant place to be. Make sure it's a nice place to be. We do work every day. We do make sure that we're showing up in the way that we'd like to for ourselves, for what we have planned. Um, sacrifices we make so that we can put our families on, put our friends on, put the people we love in the best positions possible. That being said, very, very important to set the time, take the time, make sure you're okay, make sure your head's right, make sure your body's straight, make sure that this vessel that you're using to carry the vision, to carry the dream, and to bring it to reality, make sure that that's a very pleasant place to be. And so, in any instance, forget managing the situation, manage your mind. Anyway, I don't know who exactly that was for today, but hopefully the message has been delivered to you. Hopefully you saw this. If you did in fact enjoy, please hit the subscribe button. I've been Sage, standing on business. Signing out.